Hi everyone, it's Dr. Dave Morris with Magnolia Medical and MagMed TV. Today we're going to do a book review. I did not say we're going to do a book report. We're going to do a book review, or it's technically a magazine review. So it's going to be super short. Stay tuned. Okay everybody, we're back. Alright, so this is Diabetic Living. Hope you can see that. We'll get it real close to the camera. Diabetic Living. This is a magazine that my wife saw at the checkout counter at the grocery store the other day, and she thought, you know what, I'm going to pick this up and see what this magazine is all about. First of all, it's an advertisement for drugs. First page, drug ad, alright, for diabetes. It's 4 or 5 different ads here that I'm sure pay for the lion's share of this magazine. Can't print a magazine without advertising. So what I thought about this magazine is I looked through it, and a lot of it is articles about how to manage diabetes. And there's even an article in here that says, is it possible to cure type 2 diabetes? Now, cure is a word that is kind of taboo in the medical world. It's not really something that medicine likes to say is we can cure something. Curing something does not make anybody any money, all right? It doesn't make the drug companies any money, so nobody wants a cure, and they have their damage control in here because there's so many doctors out there, similar to what we do at Magnolia Medical, that are actually really truly reversing and handling type 2 diabetes. Now, again, without getting in trouble with the FDA making claims, you should know that every major university hospital, the research hospitals, say that 95% of all cases of type 2 diabetes can be completely reversed, hence the word cure, right? Completely reversed with diet alone. 95% of all cases of type 2 diabetes can be completely reversed with diet alone. Yet, this magazine makes the claim that that's not possible. It's kind of interesting that they say it's not possible when, like, most of what this magazine is I don't know if you can see that there, but it's recipes. Not all of them are good for you. This one, here you go. No, that's turnips. Not all of these, no, that's potatoes, right? So some of these recipes are pretty good, and I'd recommend them. Oh, here's another drug ad. Just flipping the page, another drug ad right there. So here's the deal. This magazine is not about fixing diabetes. It's about managing diabetes. And I find that that's a problem. Diabetes is the most expensive disease this planet is facing right now. And you might say, Dr. Morris, how's that possible? Cancer costs way more. Heart disease. I mean, a heart attack can cost somebody $250,000. I understand. But the comorbidities and the time frame that people can have diabetes make it the most expensive disease there is. All right. By 2030, an estimated 1/3 of the American population will have diabetes. That's over 100 million people. All right. Now, currently, to today, not in 2030, but today, a case of type 2 diabetes, to manage that case for 1 year, costs on average $14,000. So one case of type 2 diabetes costs about $14,000 to manage over the course of 1 year. That's today's dollars, today's numbers. All right. Now, the average person, by the time they get type 2 diabetes and they're diagnosed, will live 40 years. Right? And you go, wow, that's a long time. We're living 40 years. Right. They are. Okay, we're able to manage this disease for 40 years. All right. So multiply $14,000 times 40 years. So $14,000 per year times 40 years. You're going to get somewhere around $560,000 to manage one case of type 2 diabetes. Multiply that by the number of people that will have diabetes by 2030, and you easily will bankrupt our country with diabetes alone. All right. And this magazine, Diabetic Living, is only here to tell you how to live with diabetes rather than reverse it. This is junk. This is garbage. This will help nobody. So from the standpoint of my review of Diabetic Living, I think that it's maybe an attempt to sell drugs and get people to know that there's drugs out there that can help them with their diabetes. And it has a few good recipes in it. Some of the recipes are good, some of them are not. And it talks to you about how to test for your diabetes and make sure you know your numbers. And I do agree with that. The better thing to do would be to fix your diet, Get out there and move your body a little bit, but truly fix your diet. Find out why your body's inflamed. Find out why the diabetes is there in the first place, and get rid of the cause. If you get rid of the cause, you get rid of the problem. And you're living from a causative viewpoint rather than effect. You're not going to be one of those people spending $560,000 on your own health care in your lifetime. So I hope you found this helpful. Folks, again, that's my book review. I'm glad it wasn't a book report, because even back in grade school, I refused to do book reports. I couldn't stand it. Ask my mom. She'll tell you. I don't think I ever did a book report. But I can do a book review. All right. I do like reading. Glad my wife picked this up so I can hopefully get this information out there. Folks, we want you to be healthy. I hope you found this information truly helpful. Please share this with others so that they can find some hope and some help for their health. And we will see you in the clinic. Bye now.